everybody, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2. And today we are in the final stretch of our Lizardmen campaign. Gor-Rok here, the Eats of Action. You know, here to make the world right and to, claim the vortex for ourselves. Last time we left off, a lot of things happened. We got our previous ritual done, and we started the final ritual of alignment, which is hella cool. And we're getting ready to just finish this off. We're trying to get to the vortex. That way we can open up the final mission and, you know, secure our world for the old ones. You know, as things go. Fought off a lot of Skaven and chaos, and now we're going to fight off a lot more Skaven. The rat hordes coming in. All gold chevrons, man. These are like some heavy doom stacks coming in. We gotta get ready. We have all of our armies converging over onto this flank to deal with them, and hopefully we'll be able to, you know, seal the deal here. I hope you're all having a good day. It's the start off to another glorious week. It's time to do some admin talk, you know, as I usually like to do in the beginning of these videos, just about how things are going. Thanks for all the support recently, up to 73 subs, which is hella cool. Thank you very much. We are going to be bringing back our modded campaign tomorrow. Going to be having a modded campaign up. Not going to be what I had originally planned, but hey, you know, so we'll be able to get back into a more of a normal schedule. Hasn't felt good just having like 2 videos a week, so we'll be going back to just like the normal flow of things, and I'm probably going to replace the Wednesday loop hero with another video, since, yeah, I'll talk about that more when we get to that time place, I suppose. But anyways, without further ado, we'll go ahead and end the turn. We'll see what these Skaven do. I think some of them are hidden that we can't quite see, but we have like 3 armies going up over there. Some are going down south. Hey, the Dark Elves actually completed their ritual. That's interesting, considering the Dark Elves have basically lost like their entire homelands. I'm surprised they're so powerful still, which is, you know, a little bit weird. A defensive alliance with the Tomb Kings, actually, why not? Let's become friends with those undead. You know, I'm considering it. These dwarves, I kind of like these dwarves. I think they're cool. You know what? They passed the vibe check. Ooh, man. Okay, so they didn't just straight up attack that place. That's good. What I was worried was, like, all 3 of these armies were just going to go straight for Monument of Itzitol. We wouldn't have enough time to reinforce it. I mean, because they do have Siege Attacker. These armies do have, like, artillery. So they totally could. But I'm glad that they didn't, so that way we actually get a chance to hold that settlement. This guy just came towards us. It seems like these guys are going, like, straight on towards the Great Turtle Isle, which is a little bit concerning. That's not really where we want them to go. Because that is one of our ritual spots, so if we lose that, that would not be particularly helpful for us. But, you know, we just gotta deal with them how we can. So we first got off some Skaven here. We're gonna be able to catch them in their underway, and we should be able to grind through these guys. Some Deathglow Bombardiers, they're scary. Of course, Gutter Runners, scary. They have a Hell Pit Abomination, which is a very good unit. One of the coolest units in the game, really. So yeah, we'll have to see how this goes, but I think we'll be able to deal with them without too much difficulty here. All right, here we are. The underways of the Skaven, looking very weird. The lighting in Total War has always been a little bit funky. There's this weird like shadow, as you can see. I'm moving across the map that like envelops. But hey, I mean, it's what you come to expect. It's not, at least it's not as bad as the wild roots that the Beastmen and Wood Elves use. Thankfully, they did fix those. But man, they used to just lag so hard whenever you tried to load into them. It was not a great experience, like at all. But luckily, they did fix that at some point, so like you can actually play those. But they do still look a little bit weird. Hopefully the new engine in Warhammer 3 will be able to handle lighting a little bit better. But we'll just have to see. Speaking of Warhammer 3, man, it got delayed. Very sad moments. It's not entirely unexpected. I mean, they did still not have like a concrete release date after like, you know, like even just a couple months out from release. So I can't say it was a total surprise, but it's still sad, you know. Very excited for it, but hey, you know, one good thing, it gives us a little bit more time to do some more campaigns in Warhammer 2. I might be able to hit the official 2,000 hour mark before then as well. Very, I don't know if it's sad or an impressive achievement at this point. I'm not quite sure. But either way, very much looking forward to Warhammer 3. The Cathay trailer came out, and it's really cool, really badass. Cannot wait. They're looking really, really fun. It's like 3K, but like, you know, maybe with better combat this time. And it does leave me with some questions, like, when Warhammer 3's done, I do wonder where CA is gonna go with their series. Hopefully some more historical titles. As much as I love Warhammer, it's definitely my favorite trilogy out of any of the Total War series. I would like to see some historical titles again, particularly like a medieval or an Empire Total War game. With all the improvements that they've made through Warhammer, I think another historical title would be really cool. Anything that isn't just 3K again. I like 3K, particularly on the campaign side of things, but its combat system was just really, really lacking. Which was really sad, because the campaign really was great. Like, diplomacy actually mattered. Like, you actually made vassals and stuff, and, like, you could trade. Instead of, like, in Warhammer, when it's just like, I guess we're just gonna be, like, defensive allies for the rest of the game until you confederate. But hey, hopefully the next historical title that come out will be a little bit more refined, because you can't really try the fantasy approach with a true historical game. Same thing with like Troy. I didn't play too much of Troy. I do know the new Mythos update came out, and I have not played it. I played Troy for a little bit, for like 5 hours when it came out, and it was okay, but I don't know if it has like the same punch. I don't know if it can break me away from my Warhammer addiction, so we'll just kind of have to see. So we're just like sizing each other up right now. Where's the range of their plague claw? So we'll move up to like here, I guess. Move the chameleon skinks up into this tree line, and our flyers like over here. The Codal should be keeping everyone nice and hidden. Yeah, the Plague Claw Catapult's going to be a little bit of a problem. Plague Claw Catapults are so good, man. Especially just for messing up infantry. Okay, now we can see the rest of their army. The Death Globe Bombardiers are definitely a high priority target. All the clan rats I'm not really worried about. You know, they're clan rats. They're not exact. Skaven isn't known for their really elite and elite tier or infantry, rather. Or cavalry, for that matter. I guess they don't literally have any. Rat Ogres kind of fulfill the role, but yeah, their infantry isn't really something to be worried about. They're just going to like slow us down. We need to get into these ranged units as quickly as possible. And do have to worry about that Hellpit Abomination. So we don't really have a whole lot that can like murder in a one-on-one fight. We do have the Dread Saurian, and that'll certainly help. Okay, so they are going to be shooting at these guys. The Codal's Field of Invisibility just isn't working, which is always fun. So we'll probably just be getting, get into them, I guess. I do not want my Chameleon Skinks to move up that far. If they want to move up and skirmish a little bit, they can. Now, the Bombardiers, these guys are better against infantry. Right. These guys have the bone. Yeah. These guys are better against infantry. They have really good AP. They don't have the bonus versus large like the Globadiers do. Okay, so, like, yeah, your Field of Invisibility just isn't working at all. So you guys just move up. Really, you guys just need to get in there and, you know, cause some havoc against, like, all of these. Against all these, like, hordes of Ratmen. Their AoE damage is going to be pretty nice. Okay, we're just doing a little bit of trading right now with their gutter runners. You know, both skirmish poison infantry, or skirmishers, not really infantry, sorry. Just gonna be trading, seeing what we can do. Our monster's pushed up a little bit too far. Plague Claw Catapult is shooting at the Dread Saurian, which is actually good. These aren't warp lightning cannons. The plague claw catapults are going to be way worse against against a single entity. We're going to bring our flyers around, see if we can get in. Actually, wait a little bit. I don't want them to get, like, murdered by gutter runners. That's the only problem. Because they can murder pterodons super fucking quickly. Okay, the Dread Saurian, I want you to get in there. The Lord and the Hero, you guys can get in there. A Stylodon up the center. Proxigor's up the center. And you guys, try to get onto that guy. Okay, flyers, now you can go around. Now do what you can do. You guys can get up there, try to take down that Hell Pit Abomination. And then my cold ones I want to go take around the flank. My Codal can like drop down a banishment. Probably like there. There we go. Very nice against all those Skaven. Oh, look at that. Okay, it is flying into my own lines, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's just kind of how these things go sometimes. Okay, you guys are also going to, like, come up. And then you guys take down that plague claw catapult. Good. Yeah, the clan rats are just breaking off pretty much instantaneously. You guys can get into there. I want all my chameleon skinks to stay on top of the Hell Pit Abomination. It has, like, no armor, so it's going to just melt into there. Okay, yeah, you guys, like, go around so you can actually get your charge bonus off. All of you guys charge up into those bombardiers. We have a bit of a problem. They're, like, swarming back to try to protect their plague claw catapults, but we're not going to let that shit happen. Hell Pit Abomination did come back, but, again, it's really not going to, like, get shot by all these skirmishers. So, pull you guys up. You guys charge in. Okay, get into those gutter runners. Yeah, the plague claw catapult is basically dead. There we go. The Hell Pit Abomination did die. It was shot down by all of our skinky boys. Nice cool chameleon skinks. And yeah, the clan rats came out of its dead corpse like a... I don't even know. What does that in the animal kingdom? Is there any, like, type of monster or, like, animal that basically acts as, like, a transport vessel for other creatures? I'm not sure, man. I don't know a bunch about insects. Anyways, yeah, it's dead, and its clan rats spilled out of its guts. And bam, Skaven Horde is basically just broken. I don't think we took too many losses. I mean, the Saurus line is still beat up, but, I mean, that's going to happen in every fight. They are the front line, and that is the duty that they serve. But yeah, the clan rats just weren't enough to handle all the terror coming their way. And bam, victory is ours. And bam, Skaven dealt with. Give me kill and eat, just for the extra replenishment. Lets me fight a little bit longer. Perfect. Oh, some level ups, some upgrades. Yeah, upgrade your Sacred Guardian. And you melee defense. Yeah, let's finish off this army. This shouldn't have like many casualties at all. Wipe them out. Replenish up even more. And then you can garrison this this province. And, you know, with an army and a garrison in there with walls, we should be able to hold off those armies. I think we can handle two. They're not like the SFO Chaos where they can just overwhelm you quite as easily. So hopefully that will be able to handle them. We just need an army to get down here to the Chamber of Visions. Next turn it will have its garrison up. It will have walls, so it'll be able to hold a little bit better there. But it is still a definite weak spot in our defenses. But this definitely is not. Gor-Rok and my my Salon Lords coming together. It'll just wipe them out. Dude, the extra, whatever tech gave us all the extra bonus income from post-battle loot is so good. We make so much money. Okay, Gor-Rok is just gonna, like, head on down. You're gonna move towards that city and try and garrison it up. You need more spells. I guess getting Fire Cloak upgraded. Gor-Rok can move on. The Skink Oracle, rather. Sorry. They kind of look the same. I guess a Skink Oracle basically is a Skink Chief, right? But he just casts spells instead of... Well, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Honestly, I don't think I'm going anywhere with it. Alright. What unit do we want in your army? We have those guys. You're going to need your ranged confidants. You need your chameleon skinks. The next turn we can recruit up a bunch more. Any more upgrades we need in any of these settlements? How about you? Mud Isles. Alright, Skaven. You coming at me? No, they're not. Looks like they're just trying to occupy our garrison so they can have an army come through and raid. And I very much do not appreciate that. Not one bit, in fact. Oh man, what are these armies, dude? Okay, this one has some plague monks in it. This army is very weak. This army is kind of good. It has some storm vermin in it. It has a lot more bombardiers and ranged stuff. Range is where Skaven goes ham. Clans, like, we're lucky Clan Scryer basically got wiped out pretty early on. Because, like, the ranged firepower of Skaven is their strengths for sure. Looks like this army might be going straight for the Great Turtle Isle, which is a little bit scary, but it does have a level 2 wall there, so it's not entirely hopeless. We can deal with these guys, especially because we can lightning strike this first army, and it doesn't really have all that much that the other army didn't, so we can just go ahead and beat them up and then turn around and get the other army right afterwards. Alright, and here we go. More Skaven. You already know. You already know how we deal with Skaven here, boys. You already know what we do to Skaven around here. Yeah. Okay. Chameleon Skinks. Okay. Alright, we got our control group set up. Basically the same strat as last time. We do have some Plague Monks, but the Plague Monk Sensor Bearers are actually pretty good. They have a really good AP and weapon strength. Not very good stats, though. 35, 31. It's worse than my Saurus. But they definitely hit like a truck. So if they can get into good situations, that's where they want to be. Plague Monks, bonus versus infantry. Kind of getting in there to chop up hordes. But they don't have too many Plague Monks. And it looks like it's almost all centered on their left flank. The right flank here is going to be a little bit weaker, but they do have the Warp Fire Throwers. These maniacal rat boys. Look at them. Definitely have to worry about them. Warp Fire Throwers are scary. If you remember my Dwarf campaign, where we had Iron Drakes completely ruin entire regiments of Chaos Infantry, that may be SFO, but they're still really strong in vanilla, and Warp Fire Throwers are basically the same thing. So we're going to try and overload this right flank here. Try to get in and shut down those Warp Fire Throwers, and of course the Plague Hawk Catapult. And, you know, basically the same old. You know how these battles go. Move you guys up, move the Chameleon Skinks up. Okay, and bring these guys up to support. I'm gonna turn you off fire at will and see if we can get in there to the Warp Fire Throwers. Maybe like go around a little bit more so we can get in from behind. Definitely you guys come around. Okay, push you guys up a little bit further. Just want to get in there. Oh my god, those, like, Stegodon. Those Stegodon, Bastilla, or, yeah. Ballista shots. Coming in good, man. Okay, you guys are gonna go straight for the thing again. Alright, here we go. Okay, you guys just, like, get into there. You guys up the center. You guys up the center. You guys into this flank. Where the Bombardiers pop down our thing on them. Get you guys into the fray here. Pop down Shield of Thorns. If you guys run, we definitely want to get into these Warp Fire Throwers. Actually, going into melee might not be a horrible choice. Just so we can shut them down and stop them from firing. Restorian doing great work, as always. They just need, like, one of them to tie him down. And the rest of you guys can just shoot in. Perfect. Plague Claw catapults are shattered. Very nice. Very good. Have you guys, like, come over here and help out that flank. It's not going too great. Where's my cold ones? Have them come around here as well. Have you guys then go after the bombardiers. So they're causing a little bit of an issue. Honestly, along with these gutter runners, just kind of sitting there shooting at our dinos, which is hella not cool. Oh, we need to get after that lord. Sorry, just like go into the center of that infantry blob. Get our lord in after them. Command Skinks might want to run. Kodal, actually, get over here. I have a good spot for your banishment to go. Plague Monks are going to be annoying, for sure, but we should be able to deal with them. Those bombardiers survived. Not very cool, man. Okay, you guys turn around and deal with, like, these gutter runners. Banishment, not that great. Everything was basically broken by the time we got into there, but hey, you know, whatever. Okay, you guys are gonna go after the gutter runners with slingers. Okay, bring all you guys back. Kind of just shoot at whatever. Healing Skinks come this way to deal with those guys. Everyone over here, just like blob up on that lord. Reduce those guys' accuracy. Another Shield of Thorns just to help us out here. Break off the rest of these clan rats. Skaven, morale always not very strong, so they're gonna run pretty quickly. Let's see if we can kill their lord, that would be huge. Oh, this guy is up on his own over here. Okay. I mean, go off, man. Go off. Perfect. Lord's dead. That should participate a mass rout here. Cold ones, get into the back of those Plague Monks. Plague Monks really don't want to be fighting a large cav unit like the Cold One Riders. And bam, there we go. Skaven dealt with. Go ahead and just like run down as much as we can, though. Because most of Skaven's armies just run instead of die. Okay, those guys are summoned, so we don't care about them. Plague Priest is down, though. Plague Claw catapults are down. And this Skaven army is routed off the field. And bam, there we go. Skaven, get out of here. Can't invade our lands this easily. Children of the Old Ones will halt you. Okay, so that guy retreated a little bit. Now we do have to run him down and engage him this turn because we don't really want him running into our backlands and raiding like the rest of our stuff. We really want him to die here and now. While we have the extra support of the garrison, even still, Valenspar does not really like us. It's a little bit interesting. Go ahead and AI control those guys. But, I mean, this shouldn't be too much more difficult to deal with than what we already do. It does have a lot more range stuff in it. The lightning cannons are going to be certainly annoying, but I think we can come up on top. Their infantry is even more lacking. They do have some storm vermin, but even then, storm vermin, still not that good. So, go ahead and see what we can do. All right, and here we go. Big boy fights. This one's going to be definitely pure because we're already beat up after the last couple fights we've been enduring, but I still think we'll be able to come up on top. Now, this is, for some reason, a choke point battle here, so that makes things a little bit more interesting. Yeah, look at this. It does mean our banishment bound spell is gonna go off, man. Let me tell you. But, you know, it's just going to be a huge, big old blob fight. Which actually normally is going to, like, favor the Skaven. They normally do very good with blobs. you know, because they're Skaven, and they have like a million different tools for dealing with blobs. But they're not alone in that ability. Unfortunately, we don't have any, like, any Bastildons with Engines of the Gods or a Spellcaster. But we do have our big chonky Lord boy. He's going to be great in there. The Dreadsaurian, of course. The Dreadsaurian is probably going to die. I'll break that news to you right now. But, you know, we'll try our best, for sure. So here they have some Storm Vermin and some Plague Monk Sensor Bearers. Let's probe their defenses a little bit. See what they got. See what they got up their sleeves. We have our Reinforcement AI army coming in. We're gonna wait for them to come up first to like be the first ones into the breach. Oh, can they actually range us? Oh, they can, just barely. Pull back a little bit then. I want the garrison army to go in first because they're not as important. Basically, you know, some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. That's essentially what's going on here. The AI does not seem very keen on pushing forward right now. Okay, and we're gonna bring up you guys. Oh, you guys are spotted. I don't know, Stalk got revealed at such a large range. Yeah, we're gonna move up, just kind of skirmish these guys down a little bit. Plague Monk Sensor Bearers, no shields, no armor. They're really not gonna like being shot by these guys. The AI army is just chilling. All right, I guess we'll be pushing up then. Have our Chameleon Skinks just like skirmish with these guys. Basically wiping on me. That Plague Monk Sensor Bearer unit is already half HP. Yeah, that's brutal, man. Chameleon Skinks, don't fuck with Chameleon Skinks, man. Yeah, looks like we're going full fisticuffs here. As my AI companions seem content to just fucking stand still. I really hope they don't bug out. Like, it's not hard, just tell the AI to fucking attack. Okay, you guys are gonna go, like, in the backfield. Oh, those ballista shots messing up those rat ogres. Holy shit, how much range do they have on that shit? Fuck. Yeah, those sensor bearers are dealt with. They're gonzo. Okay, now the AI is coming up. Now they remember how to play the game. Okay, here we go. You guys bust in there. You guys bust in there. You guys actually put down suppressive fire on that guy. Bring you guys over to like here. Bring you guys back. Oh, look at that Warp Lightning Cannon already falling apart. But those gutter runners, they do a lot of damage, so I'm gonna send my Codal in to distract and tie them down for a little bit. Ooh, those Globideers.
Yes. Later, I'm doing something right now. After you're done? Yeah.
Alright, sorry, a bit of interruption, and our Dreadsaurian did fall. Very sad times. But, you know, I kind of expected it. I mean, three Deathglow Bombardiers is pretty rough. But bam. Warp Lightning Cannon is dealt with. We can bring you guys over. Send all of you guys up. Just get in here. Actually put down a nice... yeah, no, you guys fall back, fall back, fall back. Nice banishment here. Right on top of all these Deathglow Bombardiers. Wonderful. That's what I'm talking about. And the rest of you guys just kind of push up here. Oh wait, surround them. The Storm Vermin holding out. Holding out a little bit. For now, at least. Playcock Catapult is still up, but it is being dealt with slowly but surely. Chameleon Skinks are just playing a, you know, game of skirmish over here against the Gutter Runners and the Deathglow Globideers. Okay. These guys got caught out in a situation they do not want to be in. Codal is just there to cause some problems. Put down like a Shield of Thorns over here to help out our blob. Perfect. Okay, perfect. They're dealt with. We can get rid of these poisoned wind globadiers. Not tight. Get to those guys. Don't let them escape. Okay, you guys are now going to go after those Death Glow Bombardiers as well. Even send in our cold ones. Actually have them come around like this way. Okay, perfect. You guys can move out this way. Or just take them down. You guys just the artillery platforms up there. Just go into town. Oh, the Grey Seer of Plague is getting surrounded. Which is good news. Okay, get rid of those poison bombardiers, please, and thank you. Yeah, the artillery is strong, man. Yeah, that's what you gotta watch out for with Skaven. That's why I hate fighting against them, because they just, man. Clan rats that, like, run, retreat, and then, like, come back, and then they just hit you with, like, a million ranged units. Not fun. But we did overcome them. The Dreadsaurian did unfortunately perish, but, I mean, it's just kind of what happens when you have such a big target. The Dreadsaurians aren't really that great, but they're hella cool. And, you know, style points are worth something in my book. Definitely just run down what we can. Because every rat we kill now is a rat we don't have to fight tomorrow. Come on, get them, boys. Alright, those guys are going to retreat, and bam, there we go. And bam, Skaven, they're dealt with. Dealt with quite a lot of their stuff. Again, the gutter runners and all the ranged stuff are the annoying stuff. They survived. Did a lot of damage. Those bombardiers wrecked up the Dreadsaurian pretty easily. But, I mean, he was the only major loss. And we will recover and keep on pushing on. Go ahead and replenish our losses. And move in and finish them off, man. Just go ahead and get rid of them. Feral Carnosaur, Dreadsaurian. What do we want? Like, this army is a little bit of a hodgepodge. I'll be honest. This it's just kind of whatever units I have available coming together to form an army, rather than anything I build with a specific intention in mind. But I'll probably Beast Driver. That seems like a good one to have. And our guy, when do we get the Carnosaur? Rank 18. Okay, so he's pretty close, actually. He's only 2 levels off. Meaning that, you can go ahead and get Deadly Onslaught. Okay, let's go ahead and finish you off. Man, Pyrrhic, really? Oh my god, that is just ridiculous. Sometimes this balance bar, man, this balance bar. Alright, I'll finish these guys off, and we'll be right back.